no one will be spared. It is time. Forget your brand allegiances, forget your loyalties. It is time for the second ever installment of the Not Fit for Print Beauty MEHkup with me, Rebecca. I am a 20+ year veteran of fashion and beauty journalism. I have written for some of the biggest known magazines and newspapers and worked with some of the biggest names in the industry. I have created Not Fit for Print Beauty here to be a sort of beauty magazine that you can kind of figuratively flip through every day or so here on YouTube. And like I said, we are getting ready to delve into the second edition of MEHkup. What's MEHkup? Well, exactly as the name states, makeup that's kind of meh. Not terrible. That's terrible makeup. That's a failure. Not terrible, just kind of meh. For the price, for the longevity, what have you. It's just not worth it. It used to be, when I started in this industry, makeup was either really good or really bad. And there was a lot of both. Nowadays, most everything is good. Frankly, drugstore makeup is good. I had somebody comment on a video the other day saying, why don't you cover drugstore makeup? It's so good now. I don't. It's not my genre. But I admit, it is really good now. Hard to find bad makeup. But in a sea of amazing competition, to be meh, it's just not worth it. So prepare yourself, because I am taking aim probably at some of your favorite brands. I don't care. I am holding no prisoners here. I am sick. You can hear it. I have a throat infection from my children. So I am sick. I'm on antibiotics now. I'm getting better. That is why I sound a little bit like a frog. But I don't care. If you want a salty Rebecca, you got one today. The last time I did the first installment of MEHkup was almost a year ago. So I didn't do 12 months, but I did, since about the start of the year. Here are makeup that I think is not worth your money, frankly. Now, what if you disagree with me? Tell me in comments. I love a dialogue. I am always respectful to you guys. I know you are. In turn, we can have that dialogue. Feel free to disagree with me. And if I leave out something that you think is tell me down below. All right, let's get started. Are you ready? Some of my favorite brands are in here too. You might be shocked. First thing that was meh. Victoria Beckham Satin Kajal Liner in the shade Linen. This is $32 of stark white. Who needs this? The thing is, you might say, it's for their inner waterline, Rebecca. Well, no, because Victoria Beckham Beauty makes an inner waterline pencil, and it's more of a cream shade. It's not so startling as this. She doesn't even use it for that. She used it for a graphic line. Someone's going to correct me. I'm sorry. Nobody I know is making a white graphic line. And why do you need this? This is so meh. I mean, I guess it works well. I don't know. I sheared it out for like a look on the eye and it got patchy. This is almost out of meh and going into terrible. Love, love, love the brand. Meh on the linen shade. I have every shade. That's $32. Meh on colored mascara. Here is the Bad Gal Bang, one of my favorite mascaras from Benefit. Here it is in this berry shade. Every 4 years or so, it's not like a cycle, colored mascara, glitter mascara comes back into vogue. They try again. And a new generation of people go, green mascara, blue mascara, I love it. And it is true. You're going to tell me, no, just do black mascara, Rebecca, and then on the edges do okay. You need a brown mascara or a black one. These things are never good looking. I don't care what you say. I told you I was salty today. This is meh. Bad Gal Bang is a great mascara in black. You do not need it in berry. It's meh. You can argue with me if you want. You can tell I'm in no mood. You ready for this one? Oh, there's going to be a resounding agreement on this. Tom Ford Architect Foundation. This is $150 worth of meh. This stuff dries so quickly that you got to work in sections. I don't know if you're like me. I put on my foundation and then I blend. Good luck. You gotta blend the spot. You gotta have the right primer. Otherwise it's gonna pill. $150 and I have to work. No. No. And so many of you, I mean, it's pretty and all once you get it on. I do not, look, it should put itself on for me at $150. I'm keeping it. It's beautiful. I love Tom Ford makeup. I don't want a fussy foundation. If I'm saving money, I'll fuss with it. $150? It should put itself on. It should chisel my face. And it should make dinner. You know? Meh. Oh, this one will not surprise you. Where is it? Because I have railed on this a lot recently. Because I just want to like it. This is the Jisoo Lip Oil. $28. This thing collects in the corners of the mouth like you would not believe. Who was it? Somebody out there told me the funniest story once about this. Who? Identify yourself because I'm so sick right now. I can't remember. But there was a lady in comments who said her mother bought this and wore it out. And the lady in comments said she kept saying, "Mom, it's gathering in the corners of your mouth." Mom put it on again and said, "Is it gathering again?" Daughter said, "Yeah." Took it out of her purse, threw it away. Love it. This is the pink shade. It doesn't do it as much, but the darker colors do. Some of you love this and will defend it with your life. I am telling you, I am salty right now. I'm tired. I have a fever, and it is going on the mad list. Oh, this one is so meh. I can't stand this product. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Skin Tint. First of all, yes, it looks like a deodorant, and nobody wants that on their face. Second of all, it's patchy, and it's stupid. Should this be called the Rebecca Will Not Get PR? No, look, I tell it like it is, guys. I don't care. I love Anastasia Beverly Hills. I think their lip glosses are top notch. I love their eyes. This is a bum product. Maybe if I used it the right way. Look, I'm not a huge fan of that new, there's Fenty Skin made a moisturized, made a tinted moisturizer. I don't love it. I'm wearing it today because I'm trying to experiment with it. Like there's ways to make it work. I don't love it. It almost made it into this roundup. But this is just so bad and I don't want to play with it. And yes, it looks like a deodorant. If you love it, you tell me down below. But I think it's meh. Okay, here's one that seems to have disappeared from the ranks. Probably because it knew I hated it and it wanted to avoid the shame. That is the Tatcha Kisu Lip product. For $34, it should do more than slightly moisturize the lips while also slightly drying them out. If we're going to talk about nurturing lip products, there's a lot of competition. And I love Tatcha. Almost all of my skincare comes from them. But I was very unimpressed by the lip care. It was nice and all, but it was meh. Alrighty, ready? I'll give you a moment because there's going to be a lot of hurt feelings here. I had two from Lisa Eldridge. I told you you were going to be upset. First of all, I don't like the tint, the skin tint. Don't like the shape. Don't feel it does anything. I saw Lisa Eldridge put it on herself the other day and I thought it was beautiful. So it's user error, Rebecca. It's user error. Maybe. I feel it does nothing. And there's a lot of you that agree with me. A lot of you that disagree. I just am not impressed. There's a lot of skin tint competition and I like others better. But I'll admit, I saw her put it on herself the other day and I was like, wow, that's gorgeous. On me, it's like putting water on my face and going, look at how beautiful. I also don't like her new mascara. It's kind of the same as the new Victoria Beckham mascara. It's fine, but I don't notice whether I have it on or don't have it on. I'm bored by it. It's meh. You don't need it. Just saying. And her mascara, the Kitten Lash mascara, is $36. No. Mascara comes and goes too quickly. There's no time for meh in mascara. Some of you I know will disagree with me on this one. I know many of you who love this. What is the point of the Glow Recipe Sunglow Serum? It's $35. You mix it in with your foundation. What do you do with this? Why do you need this? Meh. Oh, this is an interesting one. So it's disappeared as well because it's ran off with Tatcha. The Lancome Idol Shadow Liner Blush for $30. When I did a look with it, it was actually quite pretty on the eyes, but I had to fight with it to blend it. It bills itself as a blush, but stains and doesn't move. And it's not an eyeliner. I mean, it's the dumbest thing ever. On the eyelids, it blends away, and you have to use 20 layers of it to make it show. It's actually not matte. It's actually terrible. I really dislike the Lancome Idol Shadow Liner Blush. It's horrible. Here's one I've actually decluttered. That's why it's gone. The Tarte XL. So the Tarte Tartlet is a tubing mascara that I love beyond belief. So when the Tarte XL came out saying it was like the Tartlet, but bolder for $27, I was so excited. I bought two. That's how excited I was. Just because I love the Tartlet tubing, I thought, it's like Tartlet tubing, but bolder. I'll buy two. Decluttered both of them. $27 wasted. It doesn't even behave like a tubing mascara. It was a pain to get off, which tubing mascaras never are. I had to, before I went and filmed my video, I had to go online and check that it was actually tubing. I thought maybe I was mistaken. I just hated it. It's so meh. It's gone. Too Faced Fantasy Factory. You can't get this product anymore. Oh, I'm sure they're trying to knock down the gates over at Too Faced to get it. It's a sparkly eyeshadow. This is their idea of limited edition, exciting. It's like a multi-chrome sparkly eyeshadow. Oh, be still my heart, a multi-chrome sparkly eyeshadow. I've never seen anything like it. It was limited edition, so that it's supposed to inspire the FOMO to kick in. I don't think anyone's FOMO kicked in, and I'm wondering if we'll see another Fantasy Factory. Whose fantasy is this? I fantasize about a sparkly duochrome, multi-chrome eyeshadow. Will anyone ever make one? It's like, actually, there's quite a few. This was no one's fantasy. I take issue with the name on this one. I'm mad today. I don't feel good. Oh, you could have told this one's coming. I have been shaking my fist at this product. Super Goop Protectant. Super Goop. $44 of it will break your face out. Who was it? Somebody else told me they tried it a little bit on in store and they broke out all over the next. I had a blemish from this that is still made a dark spot on my face. I'm like vitamin C all over it. Boo. Boo, Super Goop Protectant. You know, I am so hit and miss with Super Goop. There's just bile coming out of me in this video. I'm having too much fun. Might have tapped into some sort of like villain origin story with me and the sickness. I don't know. But Super Goop Protectant, no. It broke me out. But please avoid it. I'm hit and miss with their products, but I've decided I'm going with Miss. I don't like them, I've decided. I just, no. Okay, Bare Minerals made this bronzer. Now, Bare Minerals has the powder bronzer, which I really liked. The liquid bronzer is not a bronzer and not a blush. I like the powder version. I admit I'm unclear on what a bronzer is in general because, you know, is it just a highly placed bronzer? Is it a bronzery blush? See, I get highlighter and blush go together. That makes sense. But the placement of a bronzer and the placement of a blush, and then when it's in this liquid form, I was excited. I like the packaging. It's awful. It just doesn't really do anything. I wasn't happy with that at all. I love nothing more than Addiction Tokyo. But the Out of Your Shell eyeshadow palettes, I thought they were lacking. This really fits into the meh category. I don't hate them. I don't hate anything Addiction Tokyo does. They're one of my favorite brands, but can I just say the Out of Your Shell was one I would save money on. I didn't love it. I didn't love it. Now this I have two of, and this one, my anger is at myself. I bought two. I'm like, it's La Mer. I love La Mer. It's a lip protectant, a lip volumizer. I love it. Well, it's pepperminty, which I hate. But I bought two without looking. And this is, psychologically, this is totally aimed at myself. I know. They're $90. $90. I own 2 of them. Now, you better believe I'm using them up. I don't care if I'm crying while I'm putting them on. I have $180 worth of this lip protected lip serum, lip volumizer. Who charges $90? It's an intelligence test that I failed. Now, I had somebody in comments say, when I first attacked this, I had someone in comments saying, "Oh, Rebecca, come on. It's beautiful. I'm wearing it every day. It's pretty and all. It shouldn't be $90. And it's got a little bit of that mint tingle. No, why? $90. I own 100. And do you know what I could have done with $180? Last but not least, not even for the color, but for the gaudy packaging. What is this Dolce&Gabbana? This is about $90. Look at it. You probably heard it here. Listen, making noise on my table, vying for its place, thinking that this was going to be a close-up and thinking that we were going to compliment it. Look at the shades in this. Look at the oh, stop it with this. Look at this. Not bad. You can make some pretty eye looks. Nobody wants this shape, this thing. What is this thing? Take this thing off. So I'm quiet around here. This is gaudy. This has been very cleansing for me. I have a little bit of a fever because I have a throat infection. So I have, I'm sweating it out. Look, it's all in good fun, you guys. Most of these brands, in reality, I actually love. I love Lisa Eldridge. You guys know that. I love Tom Ford. I don't love Supergoop. That's true. I really like Dolce&Gabbana as well. I love La Mer. I love Benefit. I love Bare Minerals. And I have a little soft spot for Too Faced. But I got to be honest with you guys. These particular products... Oh, Addiction Tokyo is one of my favorites. But I do have to be honest with you. These particular products I found underwhelming. I found them very meh. So it was time for another episode of MEHkup. Thank you for going there with me. Here's what I want you guys to do as my audience. First of all, if you disagree with me, feel free to say it. I love the dialogue. That's why we're a community. Secondly, if you have anything that's been released in 2020, this original part of 2024 that you think was very meh, go ahead and name it below so we can have a chat about it and others can weigh in. That's what makes it fun. You want to chat more with the community? We have a free Facebook group going. The information is down in the description bar. And of course, you can also join for under $5 a month. Our membership here, we have weekly lives that I lead. We have a lot of fun over there. It's usually not filled with this much vitriol. I'm just angry today. I'm actually having a good time. I'm kidding with you guys, I hope you know. But it's just kind of fun sometimes to just show where makeup brands, in my estimation, have kind of missed the mark. But you are free to disagree with me. Love to talk about all of this with you. Thank you for bearing with my voice, which isn't great as I take my medication and get a little bit better. By the next time you see me, hopefully I'll have a normal voice. Make sure you subscribe and share and like, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next slightly more upbeat and happy video. Bye-bye.